All right, on page 40 and 41 in the instruction book, we're going to be talking about subtraction. Okay, we did addition on the other two pages. Now we're going to be doing subtraction. Read the problem below, then explore how to subtract numbers expressed in scientific notation. Like I said before, you need to look at your operation first. My operation says subtraction. If I want to subtract two numbers, they need to be in the same format. They either need to be standard form or scientific notation. And then the base 10s also have to match, just like with addition. So the first problem I see is that my second number, 6,300,000,000, is not in scientific notation. That's what they're explaining to you here, is how to fix that. They kind of do it the long way. I know the implied decimal is at the end. I want to move my decimal to make it 6.3 as the constant. Now my base 10 will account for all of those place values that I need to shift my decimal. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because my number was greater than 1, it is a positive 9. And my second number is 6.3 times 10 to the 9th in scientific notation. They did it a different way. They got the same answer. I don't care which you choose. Now, they're giving you a base 10 table at the bottom of the page to help you with adjusting those exponents. If you are struggling with my method, you might want to go here and check it out. Otherwise, I'm skipping it. Number 2. Look at the solve it on the previous page. Write the problem with both numbers expressed in scientific notation. We've got 5.1 times 10 to the 12th minus 6.3 times 10 to the 9th. Number 3 says rewrite that expression so that both terms are written with the same exponent. Now, you can adjust 12 down to 9, or you can adjust 9 up to 12. I prefer to adjust up. Okay, sometimes it saves me a step at the end of the problem. So I need to adjust from 9 to 12. 9 plus 3 gives me 12. Now, if I'm going to increase my exponent by 3 place values, or 3 exponents, I have to decrease my constant by 3 place values. So 6.3 is going to become 1, 2, 3 place values smaller, giving me 0.0063 times 10 to the 12th. So now I've got 5.1 times 10 to the 12th minus 0.0063 times 10 to the 12th. Number 4 says use the distributive property to simplify the expression you wrote for problem 3. Now, when they say use the distributive property, they want you to group the constants together. Group the constants, 5.1 minus 0.0063. Group those together, and then just pull the base 10 off, times 10 to the 12th. Remember, we combine the constants, we keep the base 10 the same. Now we just need to subtract. It says write your expression as the product of a decimal times the power of 10. We're going to have 5.1 minus 0.0063. Okay, that's the subtraction for our constants. It is going to be 5.0937. And then we keep the base 10. So 5.0937 times 10 to the 12th. That is also our answer in scientific notation, which is number 6. Now, because I adjusted everything up to 12, I am in correct scientific notation and do not need to readjust. The reason they was giving you problem 6 was they was assuming we would need to adjust and fix it, but we didn't need to fix it. We're in good shape. If we had gone down, we would have had to adjust at the end. Now we have two examples to work. We've got number 7 and number 8. The first one is subtraction. I know this because there's a minus sign in the middle of it. Let me give myself some room to work here. Evaluate 7.4 times 10 to the 15 minus 9.9 times 10 to the 13. The first thing I need to do is make 9.9 times 10 to the 13 have an exponent of 15. I need to add 2 to the exponent, which means I'm going to decrease my constant by 2 place values, giving me 0.009 times 10 to the 15. Now I can stack these up. 7.4 times 10 to the 15 minus 0.099 times 10 to the 15. You've got 2 steps at this point. You're going to subtract the constant. 7.4 minus 0.099 gives us 7.301. And on the base 10s, we keep them the same, times 10 to the 15. We combine our constants, we keep the base 10. Our answer is 7.301 times 10 to the 15. Everybody got it written down? Our last problem is 9.8 times 10 to the 5th plus 6.5 times 10 to the 6th. This time it's my first number. That's too little. I need to change 8.9 times 10 to the 5th. I want to change it to 10 to the 6th. That's an increase of 1 on my exponent with a decrease of 1 place value on my constant. Then I can stack those up. 0.89 times 10 to the 5th, 6th, I just changed that to a 6th, plus, because it says add, 6.5 times 10 to the 6th. We're going to add the constants, 6.5 and 0.89 makes 7.39. And then we are going to keep the base 10s the same. So our answer is 7.39 times 10 to the 6th. Oh, don't close them.